Welcome into New York Giants Now. I am Tom Downey, here to discuss the future of cornerback Sam Beal. Fansided put out a list of 3 players who aren't going to make the roster for week 1, and they took guys no one cares about, like Kelvin Benjamin, for example, and some dude I'd never heard of, and then also Sam Beal. And this is the one that's more intriguing to me, because after all, he was a third-round pick in the NFL supplemental draft. He's the highest player taken in that, canceled the past 2 years, unfortunately, since Josh Gordon was a second-rounder in 2012. Unfortunately for Beal, New York, and everybody involved, he's been a colossal disappointment. And the Giants, with their offseason moves, have shown at minimum they don't believe in him. Now, maybe he makes the roster, maybe he doesn't, but their investment says they don't think he's a piece long-term. In his career, which is 3 years, by the way, Sam Beal has played in a grand total of 6 games. That is an unacceptable percentage. Now, he opted out last year and was hurt before that, but 6 games, 26 tackles, a tackle for loss, and a pass breakup. And it hasn't been any better in coverage. A guy who had been hyped up, hey, if he had been able to go back to Western Michigan for his senior year before he was declared academically ineligible, he might have been a first-round pick. Felt like a little bit of hype at the time, and based on what it's been so far, has been very accurate for his NFL career. It's not just been the poor play on the field, it's that Beal can't get on there, period. He has played in 6 games so far in his 3-year, or I guess you want to call it 2-year plus opt-out career. And, oh, by the way, also pled guilty to multiple gun-related charges before this offseason got underway. So he is impossible to trust due to injuries, the off-the-field stuff, and frankly, poor play when he's been out there. For that third-round draft pick, the Giants have had next to nothing to show for it. It has been, no matter what way you slice it, a disappointment. And New York is prepared to go in other directions at cornerback. They have paid James Bradbury and Adoree Jackson. Those are the starters on the outside. Now, I like Darnay Holmes. He could be a nickel corner for them. They drafted Aaron Robinson in the 3rd round. He's got some play a lot of nickel at Central Florida. Could move outside maybe. Isaac Iadum is another outside cornerback option. They drafted Rodarius Williams. Greedy Williams' older brother. Yes, older. That's why coming out later. It's weird, I know. Quincy Wilson's on that team. Julian Love's got that safety nickel corner flex that I like to see in the modern-day NFL. So if Bradbury, Jackson, Holmes, Isaac, and then maybe Julian Love, we'll see if he counts there, and Robinson make the team, that's 5 corners already. So Sam Beal is fighting truly for the last roster spot at the cornerback spot with guys like Quincy Wilson and Rodarius Williams and maybe sort of Julian Love. I think he makes it a safety either way. So will Sam Beal make the roster? I don't feel great about it. Producer Marshall, our Giants fan, he says no. So get your votes in. Y for yes or N for no.